Hey there, I'm Jennifer Bands, and today on Low Carb with Jennifer, I'm going to show you how to make these keto oatmeal cookies. Hey guys, welcome back to Low Carb with Jennifer. Today we're making keto oatmeal cookies. So I know that oatmeal is not keto or keto friendly, but people still search the internet looking for a keto oatmeal cookie, something similar. So that's what I'm going to provide for you today. A recipe for, and I've got 1.5 cups of almond flour, and I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of coconut flour, and I'm going to add 1/2 cup of a keto-friendly sweetener. Normally I use Lakanto, which is a monk fruit and erythritol blend. Today I want to use allulose. I've not used allulose in a cookie recipe before, so this is kind of an experiment just to see how the allulose will work. I'm pretty sure it's going to work just fine. I've got 1/2 cup. I actually made a caramel out of allulose the other day, and it was so good. It doesn't have that cooling aftertaste. If it works in this cookie recipe, I'm going to say this is a winner. And it's not, I want to say the price is comparable, maybe a little bit cheaper than Lakanto. I've got 1 teaspoon of baking powder and 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt. And 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. So that's our dry ingredients. So you could add oats to this recipe. You could add 1 cup of oats instead of I've got pumpkin seeds and I've got shelled hemp hearts. You could add oats instead of this, and it would only increase the carbs per cookie to 2 carbs. So, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do my written recipe. I've got 1/2 cup of melted butter, 2 large eggs, and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. So let's combine, that was our dry and our wet ingredients. We're going to get all of that stirred together. So now I'm going to add, the recipe calls for sliced almonds. I'm going to add pumpkin seeds, sprouted pumpkin seeds, because that's what I have. It's going to act the same way. It's just adding, you can add whatever nuts you want or seeds. So I'm going to add 1/2 cup of shelled sprouted pumpkin seeds, and I've got 1/2 cup of shelled hemp hearts, which are a great source of protein, lots of fiber, and almost 0 net carbs. So now let's fold all of that in, stir all of that in. Now I've got about a 2 tablespoon cookie scoop, and I've got a sheet pan lined with a silicone baking mat. You could use parchment paper, and I'm probably going to need 2 because this makes 16 cookies. So I'm going to scoop these all evenly out onto my trays. And now what I like to do, you don't have to do this, but I like to flatten the tops a little bit because these don't really spread that much. And then they'll cook a little bit more evenly, a little more quickly. Okay, these are ready to bake in a 350-degree oven for about 12 to 13 minutes. Okay, our keto oatmeal cookies are out of the oven, and they look so good. Look at that. They are. I really like the allulose. Seems like it creates a softer cookie. And they browned really nicely. Let's try it. So allulose is not a 1-for-1 sub for sugar. So 1 1/3 cup of allulose equals 1 cup of sugar. So just keep that in mind when you're replacing allulose in recipes that use like erythritol or Lakanto or something like that, or even or Swerve. The conversion's not going to be 1-for-1. So for every cup of like Swerve or Lakanto, you would use 1 1/3 cups of allulose, because these could be a little bit sweeter. I didn't do the proper conversion, but I know that if I would have added the proper amount, they would be perfectly sweet. But these are still really good. I like the sunflower seeds, or no, The pumpkin seeds. Be sure you check out this recipe, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye.